Hi, today I want to talk about how social media can kill your brain. But before that, let me introduce myself. Who am I? I'm a software engineer with an experience of 7 years, but I am trying to find myself in creativity. So that is why I am doing all these types of activities and trying to discover myself, my true identity. So that is all about myself. And I also graduated from this university called Triple IT Newswhip. So if any one of you are from Triple IT Newsfeed, comment down below. And let me come back to the topic of social media and its effects. So last night I was scrolling through social media. I opened YouTube and searched for the best diet. So I have been interested in this diet thing ever since I turned vegetarian a year back. So I typed in best diet. I watched a couple of videos on which diet is the best, whether it is vegetarian or non-vegetarian. I must say there are a lot of videos on this debate of vegetarian food versus non-vegetarian food. I had some fun watching all those videos, but after finishing watching all those videos on veg versus non-veg debates, I switched to this app Instagram. And for some reason, Instagram already heard or saw what I typed on YouTube. So it immediately started suggesting me a lot of food videos, food reels to be precise. So I was just fascinated by how quickly Instagram caught my activity on YouTube. So this is how social media platforms try to hook us. So whenever we open something like whenever we open something on the YouTube, it immediately reflects on Instagram. So Instagram gave me a lot of food reels and I kept scrolling through. It was still 5 a.m. and I was still scrolling on my phone. And I am not embarrassed to say this. It's very ridiculous of me to do that. And I am 26 right now. If I can do something like that, being a 24-year-old, imagine the situation. Sorry, I'm not 24-year-old, I'm 26-year-old. But anyway, imagine the situation of kids and teenagers these days. Like how addicted they can be to their phones. So the lesson I learned from that incident is we should be very conscious of our social media consumption. Otherwise, social media can kill our brains. Why I am saying this is there is a hormone called dopamine which gets released every time we perform certain activities. So dopamine is like a happiness hormone. So dopamine gets released whenever we complete a physical activity like exercise or whenever we have done a wonderful session of meditation. So usually dopamine gets released. But the problem is, even if we consume social media, there is this dopamine release which is happening all the time. Like whenever we complete watching a short form content, the dopamine immediately gets released and we get that instant high, like we get that instant gratification. So that's why we should be very conscious while consuming social media. And if you people have kids and everything, please try to keep your kids stay away from the phones as much as possible, because you just heard how I got addicted and scrolled till 5 a.m. to just see all those food recipes. Imagine the situation of the kids these days. They just get addicted to their phones so much. Like I saw many people, like many kids, like in trains as well. So whenever the parents of kids want to feed some food to their kids, they just give phone, and the kid keeps scrolling, and the mother keeps feeding. And I felt really awkward to watch all that, because it's not good at all to feed your kid by giving them a phone, because they are, the first thing, they are not eating consciously, and the second thing, the food doesn't get digested at all if they eat like that. So please, please make sure that your kids stay away from phones as much as possible, especially while eating. And let's wrap this video up. It's already been 6 minutes since I started talking, and this is completely a random talk. I didn't prepare anything before opening camera, so this is completely random talk, and I suggest you to do the same for 21 days. And please join me, subscribe, press that bell icon so that you will get the notification whenever I post a new video. So it's already been 3 days since I started this 21 days public speaking challenge. So the goal is to speak in public as confidently as possible and without any fear. And we often tend to not take any action to get rid of our fear to talk in public. But the main thing is to like just go out there and perform, so that we get confidence as the days go by. So this is the third day, and let's see how my speech looks like at the end of this challenge. I'm really excited. Thank you so much for watching.